Hi, it's Janelle from Parsnips and Parsimony, and today I want to give you a quick overview of my grocery shopping expenses for both the month of February and for March. For the past 2 years, I have been using an app on my iPad called Zenny, and I love it that it's easy to use, it's free, and it does exactly what I need it to do. This is the app Zenny. Let me show you what it looks like. And here we are. I've put in just a couple categories that I like to keep track of. These two here, I really haven't done anything with food and entertainment. Those came with the app, but I keep track of my groceries, gas, car expenses, and then library fees, and then our chicken feed. Now the car expenses, I rarely ever use that one. The main one that I use is my groceries, my gas, and then the chicken feed. And at the end of every year, I like to tally up to see how much we spent in each of those categories. Zenny has made it easier for me to do that as long as I diligently put the information into my iPad. But it calculates it all for you. It adds it up. It breaks it down however you want it to do. And it's just a very simple free app. And I don't know if I can put a link to this in the description below, and this is not a paid post from them. This is just something that I discovered on my iPad that has worked for me the past 2 years. So let's get on with how much I spent for the month of February and March. For the month of February, I spent $175.18. I thought that was a pretty good month. And then for the month of March, I spent $235.36. So when I tally up those 2 months, that's a little over $410 for the 2 months, which is right around $205 a month, depending on how you want to break down the weeks or the days. But just averaging those together, it comes out to about $205 a month, which puts us at right about $50 a week for groceries. Now, last year when I tallied up my end of year totals for everything, including the cow that we purchased, that came to right around $75 a week. So we are right on target because remember, these numbers don't include the cow that I will be buying at the end of this year. If I figure in January, now I already did the video for January, so I'll put a link to that right up here so you guys can go watch our January expenses if you want. But January I spent $224.93. So when you add up all 3 of those months, which would be the equivalent to our first quarter, we spent an average of $211 a month. So again, we're right on target to hit that $75 a week, and I'm really happy with that. I would like to see if I could get that any cheaper, but again, because our diet is based on pretty much whole foods, that's really hard to get down into a lower price range. Now, again, we could not buy the cow at the end of the year because that is probably our biggest food expenditure, and we could also do a little bit more couponing, getting some of the more processed foods, but that's not the way we really want to eat. So Art says you really can't put a price on your health, and that's why we're willing to spend a little bit more on food every week so we can stay healthier. And ever since we started doing this about 2-3 years ago, we have been so much healthier as a family. Before, they used to call us the plague because we were always sick with the kids, and it just was a really bad thing. So it definitely has been worth it for us to make sure we eat more whole foods, have a bigger garden, and then in the wintertime keep buying the greens and the fresh produce. If you've just discovered our channel, welcome, and be sure to subscribe because in the next month or 2 we will be posting a series of videos on finances and how we as a family live on under $18,000 a year, and we are completely debt free. So be sure to subscribe to our channel to stay tuned for that series that will be coming up shortly. As always, thanks so much for watching, and we will see you for our next video. Bye.